I've been to the biggest city in Morocco, the 8th biggest city in the whole Arab world, a city with 7 million people, the one city you will still skip on your journey. Hello my friends and welcome to my new vlog about traveling in Casablanca as a solo traveler. And today I'm going to share my experience with you, so keep watching, hit the share and follow button and enjoy.
Join us here, let's go.
This is Tolga Travels. The fun will never end. It is adventure time.
I'm super happy.
I started the day in the old town of Casablanca, close to Casa Port, since there is the only hostel that exists in Casablanca. And some part of Moroccan history that caught my eye when I went out of the hostel, since Morocco was once highly residued by Jewish people, who then later moved to Israel.
I'm in front of Dar Rabi Hain Into, which is proof for the existence of the Jewish people in Morocco before the state of Israel was created.
On my walk through the old town, I found a rather interesting shop. I did ask the local for their recommendations. I ended up talking to them for quite a bit. They recommended me to go to the Hassan II Mosque. But before that, I got some good old coffee, which is my way of starting the day, and I got that one for less than $1. Therefore, I was able to afford the next bike ride on InDrive, and the driver brought me close to the mosque, but I wanted to see a local market before. There I was able to find some fresh shoes, since the old ones I had were pretty much disgusting, and I did everybody a favor with doing that. And I got some New Balance shoes, of course original, but I paid less than $30 for it, so I think it was quite a good deal. Close by there was a butchery. They just don't only give you meat, they also cook it for you. Therefore I had enough strength to go to the mosque afterwards. This is Hassan II, the 8th biggest mosque in the Arab world, the biggest mosque in Morocco. And it's such an impressive building, to be honest. I've seen it from afar a couple of times when I was in Casablanca. It felt so unreal and unrealistic to see something like that. The architecture itself is pretty amazing, so I definitely do recommend you to go there. However, as a non-Muslim tourist, you would have to pay $15 for the entrance fee. I was thinking about that. Generally speaking, mosques are nothing you pay for. I'll give you a tip for entering it for free, which definitely will work, because it worked for me. So, basically, when you enter the place, you firstly say Assalamu alaikum to the guards who are watching. Mix under the people, look like the locals, look like the people from there, look as if you would just go to a prayer. When entering, you should wear long pants and a shirt that covers your core and shoulders to be respectful of the religion and traditions of the Moroccan people. I have been there on the time at the Friday prayer, and it doesn't feel like there are many people inside, since the mosque covers up to 200,000 people in the inside and outside places, of course. And usually, at Friday prayers in the Hassan II Mosque, there are between 20 and 40,000 people praying inside, which is definitely more than my actual YouTube growth. The prayer felt like a really good kind of meditation, which allowed me to think about God and the world. I was still sitting when everybody was leaving, since I didn't want to go into that crowd. When I started to leave, I realized that there was something below the mosque which I didn't know before, but it seems so impressive to just think about it. Since below the mosque, there's a thing called hammam, which basically is nothing else than a big bathroom, where you can also get massages, steam rooms, saunas. I just knew this thing about Turkey and I didn't know that Morocco has these too. So I was quite impressed, wanted to schedule a meeting, but they only were giving the meetings for the next day and I didn't know if I would go there again on the next day, since I didn't want to stay a long time in Casablanca. Also, the prices are super cheap, like the locals are going there regularly. Upon going out of the mosque, my eyes couldn't stop seeing the joy of the beautiness of the gardens of this place. Therefore, something else caught my eye since I've been walking around the building. I just saw these kids playing alongside the beach. And I witnessed that those kids are jumping into the water, even though it's very wavy and the jump might at least be 10 meters high. They had their fun, which was quite impressive, and I wanted to do it too, but I was a bit more afraid of the waves and the currents against the stony beach, so I pretended to not have time for it. Other than the Hassan II Mosque, I couldn't find anything worthy to sightsee. That's why I've looked up on Google Maps and found this impressive building, which is actually a court in Morocco, and one of those mini courts that exist there. The building is pretty impressive from the outside, and I had a crazy idea. I'm in front of the court in Casablanca, and I'm interested how far I can go inside. So I started walking inside there, pretending I had a business as a white guy in Morocco. But the police guys were really kind. So we have pretty nice gardens here and a court. And I just talked to the police, so they allowed me to get inside without any troubles. Well, the outside is pretty amazing. The inside isn't that spectacular. So, been there, seen people working, and that's it. That's why I started walking in one of those many parks in Casablanca, where I also was able to do some calisthenics and get my daily routine in. And there are also toilets, so it was quite nice. So this one is actually my favorite, since Casablanca is Spanish and translate to White House. I found a White House there that was built into a museum. Upon trying to find the door to get inside, I've seen that this one is a pretty interesting space for different kinds of arts, and especially arts built out of Lego. After that I was pretty hungry, so I went to a restaurant, get my most expensive tagine that I ever had, where I paid around $7. Then I did the thing that made me stay in Casablanca for 3 more days. I can't lie, this is the 5th time in a row that I'm eating ice cream in Oliverie. Like the last couple of nights I've been here eating ice cream, and I'm feeling kind of relieved that I'm leaving Casablanca tomorrow, because then I will stop eating ice cream for a while. If you feel like this was helpful for you to decide your decision to go to Casablanca, hit the follow button. You would do me a great favor with that.